What's the haps? I'm Meroka and welcome back to Valhalla! Last time I asked you to tell me what drinks to make, and immediately after finishing recording I was just like, you know, actually I kind of really want to do the New Year's episode now. I just want to just do this. And also, I still got my rum, to be honest. The ice has melted, but now it's just a splash of water to bring out the flavours, so... That's why I put ice in it. It's like, I don't mind if it melts, it adds water to the drink, and it brings out flavours, so that's fine. That's how that functions. Some might argue that's too much water, but it's not what I argue. It's what... drink it how you want. That's my attitude, and that's how I want to drink it. So yeah, I haven't finished my celebratory rum, and I'm not going to chug my celebratory rum, and I want to see the next thing, and... nuts to you all. If you wanted me to make a friggin' Caparina or whatever... I don't know what you might want me to make, but I ain't making it. We are gonna have a look at the things. I totally screwed up the saving, by the way. Day 7 in the room, day 5 in the room. Yeah, somewhere I missed day 6. Oops, I've lost my day 6. I hope nothing important happened on day 6 of the game. Is there no news? Augmented eye down for maintenance. No ways. Thank you. Admin Chris, I wanted to stop the epic memeing for a while, just say thank you, big thanks to everyone who bought this game. Oh shoot! Oh, that's Chris Ortiz, I think. The one of the main developers. I'm guessing that's him. Big thanks to everyone who bought the game. Thank you for reaching up to this point in the game. Thanks for all your tweeting, all your questioning through Tumblr, all your emails. Even though we couldn't answer every single thing, we can't stress how much we appreciate all the messages we got. Thank you very much. The road was rocky, things weren't as smooth as we'd hoped at the end of development. We even had some people actively trying to sabotage our work, but like, big match, John beat the odds and kicked out at 2. I don't know what that means. Is that a wrestling reference? Thanks for reading through, Admin Furfur, thanks for reading through all my nonsense. Hope it wasn't too heavy-handed. Sukaban, let's fill the world with badass cuties. Thread is closed. Oh, what a weird message. Alrighty. What's that? I guess we gotta work. Not much more to see right now. Oh shoot, I should have looked at Kiramiki's blog. I didn't. Well, it's a day like any other. Well, let's see. Gil's in the back, getting everything ready. I'll go grab some food I've ordered. I only agreed to work on New Year's if I want to pick it up myself. Are you alright? I'm scared. Gabby will show up at any minute. Relax, everything will be alright, I can assure you of that. Drink something, maybe I will cheer you up. Maybe. I'll leave you for a bit, but keep your chin up. If you get through this, I'll give you, I don't know, a hug. Does that work? A hug? A big one. A reward for after everything's said and done. Gotta go, you can do it. Right. Oh, well that's the incentive Jill needed. She needs a hug from boss. Best boss. Oh man. I mean... shoot, I don't even remember what, what's the name's voice is, because I didn't write that one down. Crap. Oh well. We'll have to wing it. Everything's fine. You've been avoiding this for all these years, now it's time to face it head on. Yeah, everything's fine. Everything will be better after I talk to Gabby. Boss might even give me a hug. I'm okay. Hello. Gabby. Come in. Excuse me. Oh, welcome to Valhalla. Hey. You talk first. No, well... some days ago, I got a letter. And even older than getting a letter is the fact that it was from your sister. A what? A what? My sister sent you a letter? That's the first I've heard of it. What did it say? I don't know, I never opened it. At least, not until now. Huh? I figured I should read it with you. Yeah, let's do it. Let's read it. Alright then. Sorry. Just that? Yep. Isn't there anything else in the letter? Maybe on the back? It's just like your sister. I spent days worried about this letter, not wanting to open it for fear of what it might contain. I lost sleep and appetite thinking about it. After all those worries, after all those problems, for all these years not talking to her, She sends me a letter. A fucking letter of all things. And she just says, sorry? Sorry for what? For our fight? For not talking all these years? Ah, now I'm fucking pissed. Are you laughing? Sorry, I remember all the times my sis provoked you that way. Like that time where she gave you chocolates labelled 1, 2 and 4 during Valentine's Day? And you were pissed about the lack of a 3? Or the time when you left an open beer bottle on the table and she sneakily opened it and took a sip? She didn't tell you she did, and you were confused all day long. She always bragged me she knew me like the back of her hand. If the letter was supposed to piss me off like that, I guess she had all the rights to brag. Maybe she'd been sincere though. I didn't get to pick the jukebox. The music's playing by itself. This is one of the tracks that you can put on. Obviously they picked the most appropriate track for this stuff. She did express to me that she was sorry on more than one occasion. She did, huh? You told me she died from localized nanomachine rejection, right? In her heart, yeah. Instead of the massive rejection that always makes the news, her case was more focused. They usually amputate or replace the part and call it a day. But organs are different. The condition made her susceptible to transplant rejections. And not to mention artificial hearts and genetic treatments were out of the question. Yep. Thing is, apparently, she suffered that since she was 18, but kept it a secret from everyone. Why? How if I know? I was angry to learn she hid it. Why didn't she tell me? Was it to avoid worrying me? Was she ashamed? What was it? Wait, how did she live so normally then? She had to use a serum. Shots near her heart every 3 days. Apparently the serum burns like hell. Shot even left her a nasty mark where she had to apply them. Oh, so the thing near her left breast wasn't a birthmark? And the rejection was what ended up killing her? Nanomachine rejection was what ended up killing her. They couldn't find what had made her so vulnerable. Doctor said she might have missed a shot, or the shots made her other defenses grow weaker. The condition could have just gone nuts out of nowhere. Or maybe it was blood pressure. Maybe it was a regular heart attack and the rejection acted afterwards. They don't know. She kept it a secret from everyone, so nobody knows. Maybe she had told me about it, I could have helped her. Maybe she'd still be alive. Maybe she wouldn't have faced it alone instead of dying in her sleep. Thinking about what ifs won't bring her back. Eh? I spent so much time hammering myself with what ifs after you told me she died. What if I waited to cool down a bit back then? What if I just swallowed my fears at that very moment? What if I'd apologized earlier? What if I'd given a chance to the Research Institute thing back then? The amount just increased threefold after I lashed out at you the other day. But today I realized something. Having such regrets with the dead is a hollow effort. You're alive, you're here, I can make amends with you. I can't make amends with the dead. I can't apologize to her like I can apologize to you right now. Jill. Lenore, she's resting now. She's just resting after having that heart condition all these years. She didn't have to face it alone, though. If she only... So, let's celebrate her life and achievements. If we're to mourn, let's mourn her together. If we're to honor her, we'll do it together. Together? Lenore was a fun-loving person. Best we can do right now is try to lighten up, even if it's only for a moment. I need to ask, though. Did you really start to complain about chest pains shortly after I left? No. She didn't get visibly worse after you left or anything. Everything was actually too sudden. She did complain about chest pains from time to time, but it actually goes way back before you left. Back then, we thought it was just acid reflux or something. God, I even blamed her death on you. I was just too angry back then, and part of me just wanted to put the blame on someone or something. And you didn't deserve that. I'm sorry. Hey, I'm sorry too, you know. We both have things to apologize for. Don't think too much about it. I should have been mature and not shouted at you either. So, let's just call all that water under the bridge, shall we? Are you sure? Of course I am. So how did you find me exactly? Well, have you heard of a message board called Danger? /u/4chan? I have, yeah. Well, truth is that I visit it from time to time. And the other day I read a thread that discussed the bar. And the description of the bartender sounded just like you. Are you mad? No, not mad. Just more like dumbfounded. Hey Jill, can you tell me what the problem was back then? What sparked that fight? Weren't you happy with my sister? Well, back then I didn't know what to do with myself after I graduated college. I went in and pretty much hated my last couple of years there. It's not far-fetched to think that I only tolerated being there because your sister was with me. Had she stopped supporting my studies, I would have quit right then and there. And then after graduating, I got a very good job offer that she accepted on my behalf in no time. She kept saying it was the best for me and my future, but I was livid. Why'd she have to do that? I hated her. I didn't even know if I wanted to go there, but she still insisted so much. Like, she was forcing that burden on me. And then my became our future, and she started talking about marriage. You're going to get married? I don't think we ever took it seriously. It's just something she kept mentioning. Not like we didn't think about that down the line, but she mostly teased me with it. But the thought suddenly scared the shit out of me. I loved her, but I don't think I was ready for such a commitment, especially considering what she did. I know what I wanted to do, but I wasn't going to let her decide such a big thing for me. I mean, she could be really pushy from time to time. Like I said, I pretty much passed college thanks to being with her, and that was partly because she was so pushy. Even if she had the best intentions, she could be abrasive from time to time. And it rained down on me at that moment. She took it upon herself to make that choice for me. What would have stopped her once we'd gotten married? What if she suddenly decided to craft my life to her needs after marriage? I knew her. She would do it thinking it was the best for me, but what about my freedom? My say on the matter? So that's where you stopped loving Lenore? No. I never stopped loving her, which is why it hurts so much, but you have to understand. I don't want to wake up 40 years old and working a job I hate, just out of routine, getting used to it. I wanted to break from everything for a while to put my thoughts in order. Regroup myself, think carefully about what to do next. I can understand. I sometimes felt the same, although I'm not even in college. So that's what led you to fighting? Huh. You know, the word fight makes it sound like we exchanged blows or something. It's all silly when I think back to it. Tragically silly. Maybe I was the one who started the fight, getting all defensive about not wanting to take that offer. Perhaps if I didn't overreact to her arguments about wasting this huge opportunity, maybe she wouldn't have lashed out at me this bad. Could have been avoided if I just kept a cool head and talked about that with her. My sister said something like that. Yeah? I told you she mentioned on more than one occasion how sorry she was about the whole thing, right? Should have listened to her to the end, but instead I kept pushing her. I should have kept a cool head instead of letting my jealousy take the best of me. It was her offer, not mine. I should have stopped projecting myself so much into her. Something like that. Lenore. We're quite the hotheads. You, me, my sis. You're supposed to be the mature one, you know. Play your role correctly. Yeah. But when you come back from jail, do you end up hating us that much? Did the break include us too? No, it's just that... Remember when your sister was giving a class and you broke a window? I didn't want to see her for fear of being scolded. But my sister wouldn't have scolded you. But I was afraid, dead afraid. I couldn't bring myself to face your sister. I faced her back then and I was like 7 at the time. Why couldn't you do it? It's not quite the same. And in perspective, no matter what reason I come up with, it will never make sense. Everything sounds very stupid when I look back, you know. Not that it makes things easier. I won't ever get to speak to her ever again. It feels bad because it's stupid. I swear, you and my sis were meant for one another. You both moved on after all that, but neither had the courage to go back and say you're sorry. Like I said, berating myself over those past mistakes won't bring her back. I miss her so much, though. We were together all the time, always talking about dumb stuff. I wouldn't call my parents useless, but she was the one I could always talk to. I feel her absence every day. Everything is just so quiet now. She was an amazing person. Yeah, she was an amazing person. Eh? Morning is fine and all, but we should be celebrating her life. If she was here, she would tell us that there's no fun in sulking for so long. She told you that all the time. Same way she told you to stop rubbing things in people's faces. Both figuratively and literally. Hey, I was 8 back then. So let's have a toast in her honor, shall we? A toast? Yeah, let me get you a drink. A drink? Don't worry, trust me. Let's make something to toast Gabby with. Preferably something sweet. Alrighty then. What's... Sugar Rush! Everyone knows Sugar Rushes. Sparkle Star? How old's Gabby? Can she drink? Moonblast. Sweet, girly, happy. That's not actually. That sounds like a good drink. Sweet, girly, happy. Sure. It has a drop in, but yeah, it's all right. It's only a drop. Won't hurt, right? On the rocks and blended. I have no idea how old Gabby is. The implication is that she's not old enough to drink. But there we go. Grab this for a sec. Okay. Lenore, I know you're watching from the beyond right now, as I give a drink to your little sister. It's obvious to me now that we both meant to make amends at some point, but we never got around to it. I can't apologize to you anymore, but I can at the very least make you rest easier. So know that I'll look out for Gabby in your absence. I'll make sure Gabby grows into a fine woman, just like you were. I'll always be there for her. I'll be sure little brat doesn't face the same problem you and I had. Hey. Want to add anything? I'll always miss her. Don't say it to me, say it to her. That's a bit... Come on, just this once. I'll always miss you, sis. 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 You idiot. Why do you keep that secret so long? Idiot. Idiot. I always told you everything. Wasn't I enough? You idiotic idiot. Ah. Hey, Jill, promise me you won't be like that knucklehead. You won't keep stuff like that to yourself. Only if you promise the same to me. And promise me we won't fight. I can't do that. Eh? You and I are both too thick-headed. Sooner or later we'll clash on some opinion. But all I can promise is that I won't run away like last time. We'll both cool off and talk it over like the adults we are. I'm not an adult. Let's face it, you've been more mature than I have. Hey, did you mean what you said? You'd look after me. I'll always be here for you, Gabby. I mean, I'm not Lenore, but I wouldn't dare leave my little sister alone. Jill. Hey, wasn't this a toast? Right. For Lenore, faithful sister and girlfriend. Cheers! To Lenore. While we're talking about Lenore, just... Because this kind of crossed my mind the other day, and I don't think I mentioned it when I was doing the video, but Edgar Allan Poe and the Raven came up, right? And that entire poem is, well, that's where I won't say the entire poem, but the poem, one of the core themes of the poem is the loss of a loved one called Lenore. I was like, oh shit, that like totally relates to the game, and now I'm wondering, is the reference to the poem in the game because of the theme of the loss of Lenore? Or did they literally just name the character who died Lenore to tie in with the poem? Because, let's be honest, Lenore's not a common name, and there is no way that's a coincidence. The fact that both characters, both the narrator of The Raven and Jill, both, whether marriage or just dating, were like very, very close to a character called Lenore, and both lost Lenore. Yeah. I'm not really like a literary critic or anything, or an English teacher, so I probably can't read much more into it than that, but now I'm wondering if, like, are there other motifs that kind of tie in? Is there a character in the game who is basically the Raven? Who will only ever speak nevermore? I don't know. It's one of those things that I feel like that's a discussion for the Steam forums, but then I realized that this is a Steam forums group about an anime game, and it's literally going to be weeb fan art and discussions about waifus and best girl, and anything to do with the Raven is going to be lost. This is not the final station. I'm not going to get the final station discussion, which is some of the most interesting stuff I've ever read on a Steam forum. Oh well. Okay, time back in. Cheers! Cheers! So, About this drink. Can I drink it? Do you like it? Take a sip. It's not bad. Why not drink it then? You're with an adult. Might as well break the alcohol taboo here and now. Right. I mean, I did wonder. Is like I could give him. Where did him come from? I could give Gabby a non-alcoholic drink. There are non-alcoholic sweet drinks. I wonder if that would change the dialogue if you did a non-alcoholic drink. Would that dialogue be different? Might be. Might be. Now that I think back to it, didn't your sister give you a beer once as a prank? Oh yeah, that. It was April Fool's. I should have known better when she offered me apple soda. I put bubblegum on the soles of all her shoes in retaliation. She walked funny, and my jaw hurt for the rest of the day. Yeah, but do you know you got my drink that time? Huh? She gave me a beer and it turned out to be apple soda. Oh. Did you get back at her? Well... Whoa, the TV just went off. Why did the TV just go off? Not that necessarily you guys aren't going to notice that, because I'll probably put my face cam over it, so... But, yeah, no, seriously, the TV just went off. That was really weird. It just suddenly went to no signal. I did hide all the dildos in the house that night, only to find out she knew how to use a cucumber. As a follow-up, she used that same cucumber in a salad days later. She said, "So, did you like eating me for lunch?" Jill, I'll tell you when you're older. Or never at all. Hey Gabby, do your parents know you're here? They think I'm at Clary's, actually. Who? Oh, she's my best friend at school. And this Clary knows you're using her as an excuse, right? Of course. How would she cover for me otherwise? True. Will you go to our house afterwards? To be honest, I didn't think that far. Maybe I will. I do live in another district, but Clary doesn't live close by, so... Well, it can't be helped. I live nearby and the streets aren't exactly safe at night. Why don't you stay with me tonight? Are you sure? I don't have any electric, but sure. I've almost got enough to pay my electric. If I'd paid my electric, I would have made rent. I think that actually is the bad ending, by the way. I mean, I did experiment with replaying that day just to see what happens if you just don't have the money at the end of it. It doesn't end the game there and then. It does not. You get your eviction notice, and it's like, oh, you'll be evicted in February. You're like, oh, okay. So we get to finish the game, but it's going to be depressing as all hell, right? And I would imagine you're probably distracted every single day for the rest of the game, surely. I don't live in a mansion, but I'd say it's comfy enough, or at least to spend the night. Sure, I'd love to stay with you. Great. Hey, does your dad still have that bakery? His bread was really good. Yep, he opened a second branch last year. So he's looking to expand? I think he got into a partnership with a friend in Motor District. The guy saw an opportunity after realizing Motor District has almost no bakeries. I still remember when your sister introduced me to him. He started shouting, "I knew it! I fucking knew you were a lesbian! Mark one for daddy!" I think he had this bet with an acquaintance of his since his sister... Let's try saying this again. I think he had this bet with an acquaintance of his ever since my sister was 12 years old or so. Dad said sis was into girls. The acquaintance didn't believe him. He bet a beer on whether he was right or not. That beer bottle is still in the fridge. It's even labelled Sweet Victory. Your mom and Lenore never made up, did they? I guess that one wasn't as simple as the said one too many things argument. Mom was always obsessed with high society, and her circle of friends, a lesbian daughter, was a no-no. I'm still on my sister's side for that one, though. Mom didn't reject her because she herself was homophobic. She did because her friends were. To Mom, the opinion of her circle of friends was worth more than her own daughter. How did she react to her death? Dunno. Mom and Dad broke up 2 years ago. They did? They never got married, so there was no proper divorce. I haven't seen her since August, I think. Did you two fight too? No, she just hasn't showed up. You must have felt alone, huh? I've been there. A bit, but I'm not alone anymore, thanks to you. Jill, I'm a bit dizzy. That must be the alcohol. The what? I did say let's break the alcohol taboo, didn't I? Yeah, but... Don't worry, it'll pass in a bit. Let this be a warning of the dangers of taking things from strangers in bars. First you feel dizzy, then you wake up in a bathtub full of ice. You're trying to justify your action with a moral... You're digging yourself deeper. Oh crap, who's yellow? I forget who yellow is. Yellow's Dana? Isn't it? No one else is yellow, are they? Oh, I thought there was going to be a party here. No, it's Alma. I was like, oh, I thought there was going to be a party here. Alma, over here. Party? A small New Year's celebration. Oh, do you want to stay for it? I don't want a kid to burden... Ah, don't worry, you won't. You'll only get cola for the night, though. No alcohol. I think it's been a bit late for that. It'll give us time to catch up even more. I can introduce you to some friends. You in? If you don't mind me. Great. Hey, Alma, come here. There's someone I want to introduce you to. Oh, the game's fading out! Oh, I thought we were going to get a... Oh, I thought we'd at least get to see the party. This is the slowest fade out ever. There we go, those are some credits. And now I look awful on camera because my entire face is just illuminated by blinding white lights. I look like I'm about to pass out or something. Great. Cheers. Cheers. And there was everyone who wrote on 4chan on the last day. Yeah, Chris Ortiz, Kirin51, who gives his name to the beer that's on the sign behind the bar. And the other guy, who... sorry, other guy. Mostly, I think, as far as sort of public-facing stuff goes, for the purposes of following the game and stuff, Chris Ortiz was kind of the one I've mostly been following on Twitter and whatnot, so he's just kind of been the face of this game's development for me. Cascor, the face who showed up briefly, mercifully briefly, is... Oh shoot, the Strian guy. He was Brian. And he showed up with Cass. I wonder if that was supposed to be Brian Queck. Seems likely that might actually be the case. See, he was the guy that was in charge of the BTC in our area, and he came in to inspect the bar, and Cass was basically his secretary, or something of the sort. Special thanks to everyone who pre-ordered the game! Woo! I did that like 2 friggin' years ago. This game's been coming a while. Made in Game Maker Studio! That's why the game's locked at 30 frames per second, huh? That answers that question. The prologue was done in Ren'Py. Huh? These 2 different engines for it, that's interesting. I guess Ren'Py was like too limiting for all the bits and bobs and faffy extra things that they wanted to do with it. There we go. The end! I hope you have enjoyed. I hope my voices have not ruined the game too much. Yes, I did. I still got to drink my fancy rum on the final episode, so... that worked out alright, sort of, in the end. Yep, I also got to meet Cat Boomer. Why did your boss hug you, though? Wait. Oh, is this between Jill and, what's her name? Do you have fun? She's that kind of person. Now let's sleep. You were dozing off back there. Alright. I didn't realize that was a character between, Jill and... Why does her name not stick with me? I want it to stick in my head. Alright, good night, Jill. Seriously, that's gone. I need that written down on my sheet over there. We'll play some more tomorrow. Good night. Judging by the achieves, I'm pretty sure there was a New Game Plus. I'm not going to play through the entire New Game Plus. This was 52 episodes, right? I think that's 52. Yeah, 52. Gracias, Peluche? I don't know. Is that how you pronounce that? I don't know what that means or how it's pronounced. Peluche? Gracias, Peluche. I think. The end! I wonder if you can get the other music on New Game Plus then. I wonder if that's how that works. I know you can also get to go to Kiramiki's concerts. Didn't do that. I have no idea which ending I got. I didn't get the hooked up with boss ending, which I'm pretty sure is best ending. Oh. Saturday, February 25th. Ah, crap, there's more. What? Ah, I can't believe you actually made me do that sleepover thing. You didn't have to accept, you know. Oh, shoot, did I get the Alma ending? Oh my god. I have no idea how or why I got the Alma ending. This game! Oh my god, I'm gonna have to do like a walkthrough to figure out how you get Dana's ending, because... And to that extent, also Dorothy's ending. And I guess the bad ending is just you didn't pay rent. But, I mean, this is because I served her a brandtini when she was depressed, right? I'm pretty sure that's the decision we made there. I think it was. That was the one thing that happened with Alma where we were like, oh my gosh, you do know me. Oh, Jill. Oh, you're such a good friend. That was, yeah. Okay. Oh, shut up. I'm having a good time. Sisterly bonding? What? Oh, okay. That's... I don't even remember seeing that in the Chiefs. See? Even Gammy's having fun. Relax a bit. Yeah, whatever. You know, Alma, you remind me a bit of my sis. I do? How? You always manage to get a reaction from Jill. Sis always said that Jill acknowledging your presence is the best way to know she likes you. Ah, you're talking too much, Gabby. No. It's different with you, though. With my sis, Jill was more frustrated. Like this one time when she bought her a shirt that... You're talking too much, little girl. A shirt that what? It had a pic of a cucumber on it. A cucumber? How? What were you doing with my hair? Sorry, I got stuck in one of my fingers. Seriously? So I'm a bit like Lenore then. No, you just remind me of her a bit. My sister wasn't as... As? Ass! Well, what this girl is trying to say is that with your tits and ass, you could build a Lenore and a half out of that mass. That just means there's enough to share with the both of you. Sir? You're talking too much, Alma. August 27th? Oh god, we skipping ahead a bit. I guess this is where we part ways, huh? Sadly, I'm bound to this city. I can only falsify my identity effectively around here. I really want to thank you, Chief, for this second chance you gave me. If we ever cross paths again, Gil, we're leaving for like a week and a half or something. Don't be so dramatic. I'm now for something completely different. Is the Chief I got there, which probably didn't capture because Chiefs don't tend to capture on Steam for a reason sometimes. Sometimes, occasionally they do, but most of the time they don't. I thought now for something entirely different actually was the good ending, though? So maybe I did get the good ending. I don't know. Did I, like, do such a good job bartending that we saved the bar or something? Is that what that was? Don't know, I guess we'll find out. Yeah, we're leaving for like a week and a half or something. Don't be so dramatic. But and you're taking care of my apartment. We will cross paths because I live there. The time you'll spend setting up a useless farewell could be used asking me things about the place. Like what the switches and valves are. But I already know. They're in that control panel you made. But I like talking about that control panel. I'm proud of it. Speaking of obsessive likes. Jill, stop calling Armitage. She'll take care of your four-ball. Just your four-ball. That's a great expression. She'll take care of your four-ball just fine. I'm not worried about him. I'm worried about me. I've never been away from 4 this long. I don't know what I'll do. You'll do just fine. You did pretty well for at least 25 years before finding him. Yes, but we're leaving. Oh yeah, before I forget, I left you a box of condoms on the first drawer of the desk, Gil. You what? You what? Hey, if he wants to bring his new girlfriend or whatever here, I want him to be ready. Oh, but well, just one condition. If you're gonna fuck like a rabbit, stay away from my room. I have too many pics of my Imuto, though. I don't want their eyes soiled. Pics of what? Who what? Little sister. Then just say little sister. Yeah, whatever. First stop, Panama. Why are they going to Panama? Okay, achievement unlocked. Please come again. Here you can now save heart data. Loading heart data from the title screen on or bar while... Loading heart data from the title screen or bar will let you start over from day one while keeping items and money. Okay. I guess I will save some heart data somewhere where I haven't... there... New Game Plus! And that is that. That's the end. It's finished. It's done. God damn, I need a sequel. See you in 5 years. Yeah, thank you very much for watching. Thank you, Sugaman Games, for making it. That was excellent. That is... probably my game of the year. Not gonna lie, I mean, I did not expect the final station to be as good as it was, but... Look, I've been jazzed for this thing for a long dang time, and... Yes, it lived up to expectations. It absolutely lived up to expectations, because I knew exactly what it was going to be and what to expect, and it delivered exactly what I expected. It entirely lived up to expectations. It didn't really do any... yeah, normally... A lot of games have sort of not lived up to expectations by setting the bar too high and then not doing it. The game set the bar 2 years ago with the prologue. And it was like, here's some damn fine writing and storytelling and fun. We're just going to deliver you a lot more storytelling and writing and fun. I guess they could have missed that, but I don't know, I feel like the bar was pretty pegged exactly where they wanted it. Perfect. Valhalla, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining me. I have no idea what I'm going to do with my life after this. I should probably quit YouTube because I'm never going to find a better game. Now, something will come along, I'm sure. I just don't know what. Oh well. A little bit of me is a bit empty now. A little bit. We can always do New Game Plus. I'm not going to do... I will do New Game Plus. I'm not going to do New Game Plus with you guys here and now. Unless you guys want me to start live streaming, then we could do like a Valhalla stream. No. This is going too far. This is too much. No, no. Thank you very much for watching. I have been Meroka. I will see you with something else soon. And also cheers.